Okay, so this is video number 3, week 2 completed. Let's just quickly summarise my stats and my scores from the week. So last week my weight was 90.5, today I'm 88.6, so quite a big drop in weight. My skeletal muscle mass was 43.7, it's now 43.5, so down by 0.2. My percentage of body fat was 16.3, it's now 16.1. So generally I've managed to maintain muscle mass. I've lost 0.2 of a kilo, so very, very minimal. My weight has dropped quite considerably, my body fat has dropped with that. So far, from the beginning, I'm 1% down in body fat. My skeletal muscle mass is the same, and my weight is down by 4.5 pounds, okay? So that gives you an overall score of 95 on my body composition, and we're looking at 95 out of 100. So still very happy with my composition. There could have been a few changes made this week with regards to nutrition. A long bank holiday weekend again. Big fight obviously at the weekend. Had some friends over, a few more beers than I would have had normally. So that's again, just to remember and recap on that point. There's always something around the corner. There's always going to be an event. That's where it's consistency and something that you can sustain, okay? Nutrition and training is about sustainability. It's not about that yo-yo of going up and down and 1 week good, 1 week bad. We just try and keep an average and be consistent over our period. So let's move away from me. I hope it just gives you a very brief summary of my composition. We'll do the same again next week, but what I want to catch on very, very quickly is just the simple energy system on how nutrition can help to improve your body's metabolic rate. The body's metabolism is simply your body's ability to burn fuel, okay? Let's look at the general population. Let's look at their food plan. So 90% of people will consume this, or probably 80, maybe more 80%. 6 a.m. breakfast. Up. Chances are if it's sugary, it's very high, big spikes. Then it comes down again. You may not eat till lunch, okay? So let's say you don't eat till lunch. 2 o'clock, 1, 2 o'clock. Energy levels back up again. Then they go back down again. Don't eat a meal till 5, 6, probably more 6, 7, but I'll be fairly generous on that. Energy levels go back up, then they go back down again. So that is the energy system for your 3 meals a day. We want them to be there. So that is our kind of peak. This is our low. Look at it. Huge difference between these two. So when we look to improve your body's metabolic rate, we want to keep our energy levels as high as possible for longer to make our body become more efficient at burning fuel. So this is when we talk about your metabolism, your lean tissue. The higher you're lean, the much better advantage you have of burning fuel, especially burning fat. Let's look at my nutritional plan quickly on how I'm trying to improve my body's metabolism. So this is the way we can work it. My breakfast normally sort of 6 a.m. High protein diet, first thing in the morning, my energy levels go up. The advantage is slow release, yeah? So we know that protein will fill us up for longer. Comes down. I then have a mid-morning snack, maybe a handful of nuts. I might have a small salad, a chicken breast or something very similar. That will then go back up again. Then it will come back down. And maybe, we're talking 9, 10. Then we're talking 11 or 12, okay? Something else. That would probably going to be my lunchtime, just work-wise. Good, decent protein levels again, good carbs. Comes back down again. I'm then going to have a snack, 2, 3 o'clock. We all know that lull that we get at work at 3, 4 o'clock, that's because our energy levels are dropping, our sugar levels are dropping, our energy's just depleted because we're trying to catch up from breakfast. We then move on again, we have a little light snack, 2, 3 o'clock, it comes up and down. Guess what? Evening meal. Okay, so my evening meal generally isn't that big. Okay, my evening meal should be small for the simple reason that I'm going to be laying on my back for between probably 7 or 8 hours. If I'm not going to get lucky that night, then my fat or my meal that I've consumed is just going to sit in my gut. So it's important that I don't eat crap late at night because it will just sit in our gut. If I'm using the fuel, fine. If I'm not, then unfortunately it's going to sit around that waistline. Next thing we go, energy levels up, down. Hopefully it doesn't take a magician to realise that pretty much my body's metabolism and energy systems are a lot higher than what they were when we looked at this, where it drops. There's your 3, 4 p.m. slump. Guess what? I don't have one because I'm eating pretty consistently every couple of hours. I'm not eating sugar. Okay, there's an element of sugar, but I'm not going kind of crisps and chocolate bars, which gives that real high energy, very quick drop on your ass. So therefore, energy's up, energy straight down. My energy system is consistent, okay? And that's going to give me a better ability to burn fuel while I'm not working out. So therefore, the education behind this is simple. Eat small meals, keep it consistent, keep it often, keep your energy levels higher. So therefore, your nutrition is actually helping you to burn more fuel while you're at rest, while you're at sleep, while you're at home. Whatever you're doing, your body's has become more efficient. That is what I would recommend. I don't recommend the peaks and troughs. Till next week.